Yeah, but it's like people selling that stuff. Like, you know, even the picture where everybody was in the room, that shit look like some devil shit.
I don't take anything as a personal. I take it as I am professional.
Right.
I don't need to like you to talk with you.
He feel like he got the power because he got the cash.
Despite being one of the most well-known boxers of our time, Davis does not have a cordial connection with Turki Al-Sheikh, in contrast to many other elite fighters. The man behind the high-profile boxing events of the Riyadh season. Many fighters took pictures with Al-Sheikh before the event, but Davis declined. He has since made the audacious claim that fighters are selling their souls by associating with the Saudi boxing scene. Alik has been hosting some of the biggest fights in recent years, such as the recent Arta BBV versus Dimitri Bivol 2 event, which was widely considered to be one of the best fight cards in recent history. Davis voiced concerns about the way fights are conducted in Saudi Arabia, saying that several fighters have told him that things feel different there. He specifically brought up a worrying instance in which a Saudi official looked over the scorecards, suggesting that the judging process may not be transparent. Davis didn't mince words when he said, "Every time I say something, it's like I'm hating because I'm going against the grain." Yes, people are selling themselves, as evidenced by the photo of everyone in the room standing with Turki Al-Sheikh, who appeared to be some devil. His remarks imply that he thinks fighters who support Alik are betraying their morals in order to make money, whereas many fighters have taken advantage of the chances in Saudi Arabia. Davis is still dubious about whether sports integrity is in jeopardy. His remarks have generated discussion, with some people supporting his position. Others, however, interpret it as a failure to change with the boxing industry.
It's like I'm hating because I'm going against the grain. I mean, not even going against the grain, I'm letting not, you know?
So to that point, do you feel like a responsibility to the sport in America? I know you're thinking about retirement, but it's like things are going rough in the States. Everything's going over there.
Yeah, but it's like people selling that stuff. Like, you know, even the picture where everybody was in the room, that shit look like some devil shit.
Some cult, right?
Yeah, that shit like some devil shit. Like they sold that soul.
There you go with that.
That was crazy.
Isn't that more the reason why you can't walk away? Like the game.
Yeah, like
when Jay-Z say can't leave rap alone, the game needs me. You know, we're in Brooklyn.
That is a good way, but I mean.
By using his financial clout to attract the biggest names in boxing to Saudi Arabia, Turki Al-Sheikh has swiftly emerged as one of the sport's most influential figures. Fighters who previously developed their careers in Las Vegas, New York, or London are now being enticed to Riyadh with enormous payouts, making Saudi Arabia the new hotspot for high-profile boxing events with seemingly limitless resources. Although not everyone agrees with this change, some, like Gervonta Davis, see it as a power move rather than a sincere investment in the sport. Davis feels that Al's influence is motivated solely by money rather than a thorough knowledge of the fighters themselves, and Turki believes he got the power because he got the money. Alik has managed to host some of the most stacked cards in recent history, offering fighters deals they simply cannot refuse. Alik doesn't personally know the boxers he's bringing here, so he shouldn't be the one passing judgment on them, Davis added, hinting that financial power alone is determining the sport's course.
Like he wants a model like the UFC. Like the
Okay.
Would you be willing to participate in something like that? Or do you like how boxing is now?
Two Ferraris. Yeah. I'm telling you, I need my two Ferraris. But I mean, I think he's I don't know. You know, I feel as though he's somebody that he feel like he got the power because he got the cash.
Many fighters have accepted Saudi Arabia's proposals because they see it as a chance to earn enormous salaries. But there is continuous discussion over whether this change will benefit boxing in the long run. While Al-Sheikh's influence continues to grow, some critics contend that fighters are pursuing short-term financial gains at the expense of legacy and tradition. Others are concerned about the possible impact on fight negotiations as promoters and fighters prioritize deals backed by Saudi Arabia over the best matchups. Davis and other fighters are still dubious, wondering if true competition or just the competition for the highest salary is shaping the sport.
So it's like, let me for everybody else type shit. Like, let me take. But he's, I mean, I don't know. You can't. I don't know. It's somewhat good, I would say, for the sport. But I don't know. So you want to kick everybody out? It's like all the promoters.
Lock it down, baby.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, see, it's somebody that's want to come in and bogart everything that don't know really too much about it.
In an attempt to establish a boxing league akin to the NBA or NFL, where all promotions are unified under a single framework, Turki Al-Sheikhi's failed. Money alone won't be enough to bring boxing together under one banner, according to Davis, who doesn't think it will ever happen because he believes it is too different from other sports, and that each promoter and fighter has their own interests. He also noted that while Alec may have financial clout, he isn't personally familiar with the fighters or the background of boxing's organization. According to Davis, one person cannot just take over the sport by investing money in it. He believes that as long as Saudi Arabia continues to draw major fights, boxing will remain based on various promoters and fighters making their own moves. Davis is still not certain that there will ever be just one boxing league.
What was your first Ramadan experience?
It was cool. I normally don't eat straight. It's still warm. Normally don't eat like in the morning anyway. Like it's hard for me because I'm a night guy. So I will go to sleep. I'll go to sleep at 5 a.m.
Gervonta, what do you think about the?
Okay.
Gervonta, what do you think about possibly the Turkey's trying to make a boxing league? You know how we have the NBA, NFL. He's trying to build a boxing league. What do you think about that? What do you think about the Turkey, His Excellency in Saudi, who's trying to make a boxing league overall? Just trying to make it just all the companies come together, all promotions as just one. What do you think about that? You think it's a possibility?
That would never happen because everybody don't agree.
You don't think it'll happen?
On the same page. Everybody not on the same page. That would have been happening.
Tank. While many elite fighters are traveling to Riyadh for enormous payouts, Davis has made it obvious that he is not interested in fighting in Saudi Arabia, at least not at this time. In the meantime, Davis sees himself as a proven draw who doesn't need to pursue overseas deals. If Turkey wanted me to fight over there in Saudi, he should just send me something first. Davis believes there's a reason for this. He said that many fighters are traveling to Saudi Arabia because they can't sell fights in the US. I think that fighters who are taking these deals are doing so because they struggle to generate big pay-per-view numbers or sell out arenas back home unlike them, Davis stated, hinting that he hasn't received a serious offer. While Saudi Arabia has emerged as a significant boxing powerhouse, Davis believes he is one of the few real superstars in boxing who can sell fights anywhere, especially in the US, where he has headlined sold-out events in huge arenas. Davis isn't in a rush to follow the trend since he understands his worth and doesn't see the need to leave the market where he currently succeeds. But he hasn't ruled anything out entirely in case the appropriate offer comes along.
The dude Turkey Al-Sheikhi, he said, yo, Tank, come over here. He was like, yo, you need to send 2 Ferraris before I even...
Yeah,
are you interested in that? Because I just see him making moves.
That? You know why I said that? Because he was already talking like he was back in Devin. Like, Devin is my guy. Like, all right, cool. Y'all want me to fight over there? Send me something first.
Yeah.
Send me something first.
Right.
I don't got to fight. You know why fighters going over there? Because they can't sell here. I can sell here. So I ain't got to go over there.
Right.
What they making over there, I'm making here.
Right.
His Twitter response, Tank Davis acknowledged previous negotiation frustrations and joked that if they want him, they must send him something like 2 Ferraris. Al-Sheikh, the main organizer of Saudi Arabia's major boxing events, has openly expressed interest in bringing Davis to the country for a possible fight against Devin Haney. In particular, Davis was open to talking about a fight with Conor Benn through promoter Eddie Hearn, but he reportedly told Hearn not to bring up Haney in negotiations. This has only fueled rumors that Davis is avoiding certain matchups. Davis has been under fire for not committing to a fight with Haney, with some accusing him of being picky about his opponents. I overheard Davis say, "Send me 2 Ferraris." I told him, We'll send you 2 gloves if you want, that's all. Alika didn't seem amused by Davis's Ferrari remark and responded sharply, making it apparent that he wasn't amused by the request and didn't intend to provide lavish incentives.
David, he said to me, send to me 2 Ferrari to play in Saudi Arabia. I said to him, we will send to you 2 gloves if you want to play in Saudi Arabia. That's it.
In the meantime, Alal Sheikh is still focused on securing big fights for Saudi Arabia and has invited both Davis and Haney to a future event. He called on Davis's advisor Al Heyman and said, "Let's work together, brother," while Haney seems willing to fight in Saudi Arabia. Davis later clarified that his comment was made in a fair manner and emphasized that he doesn't rely on handouts. Since Davis hasn't expressed any real interest, it's unclear if Al Sheikh's efforts will be sufficient to introduce Tank to the expanding Saudi boxing scene. Interview 7 Tank.